Hallo, hier ist schattentv immer noch auf dem Mera und bei mir sind die Crüxshadows. Hi everybody.
Hello.
So, how was your show?
I thought it was okay. I thought it was great.
So you're on your tour
Yeah.
around Europe?
Right now, a Quicksilver tour.
Yeah. And you play many gigs in Germany. Is there a special relationship to the German audience?
I think so. I mean, Germany is really a central market for us, and really the second market to the United States in terms of our sales. But it also means a lot to us. We have a lot of fans here and a lot of connections that we've made, and we've spent so much time here. It really seems a lot like our second home. I used to live in Germany when I was a lot younger, so I think it comes a little bit naturally. So.
Yeah, you always got climb up the Technic Tower.
Yeah.
That's still a hobby of you.
Yeah, I think they tried to stop me this time because they covered it with a covering, but you know, I could still climb it, so it was all right.
So maybe your crew should think about tie you down with a rope or something.
I think maybe in a sometime in the future, maybe we'll get a big cord and maybe I could parachute in or from a helicopter or something. That would be good.
Crazy.
It would be fun.
So I recognize there's still a lot of insecurity about the correct pronunciation about your name.
Huh?
So maybe you can tell us something about meaning.
We pronounce it Crüxshadows. Crüxshadows. I know most people pronounce it Crüxshadows. It's okay. It's no problem for us.
You write it with an X and in the German language, of course.
Well, it's sort of a silent X, you know. So.
Can you tell us something about the meaning? What you thought when creating this name?
Yeah, absolutely. The name is sort of based on the concept. Well, it's based on two words, cross and shadow. Or the crux is the Latin for cross, and it literally means the shadow of the cross. In the biblical texts, when they crucified Christ, the outsiders, the people who were outcast to that society, stood in the shadow of the cross, and that concept really got me thinking, because the people who were outside society, if you look at it in terms of the Christian concept, became the most important. They were the ones that stood by Christ when he died. So it kind of became a word for me that means the beautiful outsider, the outsider who really is the insider. And if you look at the Crüxshadows symbol, it literally is a trilateral pictogram, and it is cross and shadow, making the word Crüxshadow. And it is also circled by two circles, which is a mathematical indicator of the set within the set. And it is the set of the outsider within the set of the insider.
Okay. So that makes sense because your style is not that morbid, but more technoid. So
I think our style is a little bit of everything. I mean, I think we are not so interested in being fitting into a particular subset of the genre. I think this is a genre that we're very comfortable in, but we're not out to follow anyone's rules. We just do what we do and hope that the people enjoy it.
Concerning what you do, I looked up your homepage and you are doing the Gothic cruise in October.
Yes.
Maybe you can tell us something, what is going on there?
Well, the Gothic cruise, it goes from Tampa, and it hits a number of little islands, and it seems like it would be a lot of fun. We're headlining this cruise, and it seemed like a good opportunity to do something a little different. I'm a little worried I might get seasick. Yeah, I mean, I've never had a problem with sailing or anything like this, and I did some sailing for sport. But we were traveling a few years ago from Denmark to Norway on a ferry boat, and we got caught in a really rough storm. And so now, every time I think about a boat, so not such happy thoughts,
So much going on in your business life,
yeah.
And I read that personal life has been a big step as well. You are both married.
Yeah, we did. We got married at the end of 2007. So right at Christmas time. In fact, we got married on the 5th day of Christmas. So.
And are you receiving less letters from female fans in the meanwhile?
No.
You know, I don't know. I think that Crüxshadows fans are not typically so, you know, crazy about, oh, I'm in love with him or in love with her kind of thing. I think that, and I hope that they appreciate really what we're all about. And a lot of the letters that we get really come in like that. They say things like, you know, wow, this song really changed my life, or this song made a big difference because I was having a really bad time of depression, or my best friend died in a car accident and your music helped me cope with it. These are really what most of the letters that we receive tend to be, this kind of thing. And it really is the reason that we do what we do, because you know, it's very hard being in Crüxshadows, and it's very hard, you know, dealing with all the different kinds of things that we have to deal with. And this is, to me, what it's all about, is those fans whose lives we are able to touch.
Yeah, on stage, the women are focused as well.
Sure.
And what made up your decision to present these dance elements?
You know,
in your show?
honestly, the dancers were very much a creation of Jessica. It was really her addition to the band. But we like to break down Crüxshadows into the music into sort of 3 categories: the physical, the emotional, and the emotional or spiritual, and the intellectual. And so we deal with a lot of concepts that are, I think, very academic or very intellectual. We also deal with a lot of feelings that are really personal. But very much a part of what we do is we write a kind of pop song. And the idea is to make something that makes people want to dance and makes people want to move, because this is a very important expression of music. Yeah, and so that was part of the dancers' you know, concept, is that, well, we're showing all these other elements. Why not show the whole picture? And it all just fit together, and I'm happy with it, because I don't think anyone does anything like it that I'm aware of.
So, I wish you the best for your future and your career, your private life.
Thank you so much.
And thank you so much for the interview.
No problem.
Enjoy your tour.
We'll do our best. Thank you so much.